Good morning, Sagittarius. Happy Saturday, which we know is usually Spiritual Saturday, and we will get there, Sag. We definitely will, because I always do a spiritual reading for Saturday, usually messages from your spirit guides. And I was walking before I started, delving into the messages, and Spirit was just telling me to do a mid-month reading, Sag. That was happening, which is not something I usually do. If you follow this channel, you know I do a lot of readings. I do at least 2 every day, and so I usually don't focus much on the overall month or the mid month, because energy is always changing. But if I do, we're really dealing in overall concepts. But I got new cards, Sag. So we're using the Insight Tarot, which is actually really beautiful, Sag. I'm so, because I love colors, right? So Sagittarius, we're going to go over the different areas of your life, what you might not see coming in the next 2 weeks. Okay? Yeah, so buckle up. There will be an extended for this where I will go through each of these, get you a little bit more information about these energies. And that's why I do extended readings, because I make my money there, y'all, and with personal readings. But I understand that not everyone can do a personal reading, right? So yeah, it's pretty much like a personal reading, if we're being honest. Okay, let's get into it. But if you are looking for a personal reading, please check that out. You can find that information in the description. And I have a whole menu of readings of different areas. So we have all you're looking for. If you're new here, I talk a lot. So my readings tend to be a little bit longer. I also am starting something I'm pretty excited about. I'm going to be doing like a weekly podcast for spiritual practice. My focus is always journaling. So I'm going to be doing it with tarot and oracle cards. So we're going to go over some journal prompts, some ideas that I have, and also an exercise for, exercising that intuitive bone, y'all. God, that sounded weird, didn't it? So Sagittarius, I also laugh a lot. Get used to it. So let's see, the overall theme for the next 2 weeks is very interesting. But it's always interesting for Sag. And just FYI, there are things that come through on relationships, like on the regular, so I don't focus so much on love readings. I do a love reading on Friday. Yeah. So that's what I said, y'all. I do daily readings every day except for Saturday and Sunday. So, I mean, your crown chakra is pretty lit. And being how, if we're looking at numbers, the number 7 about rebirth, right? But you're very much in this transmuting energy. So if you have felt like, I don't know, if you have felt negative or have felt like things aren't working out, whatever it is, you're very much transmuting energy in the next 2 weeks. That means you're having a mindset shift, and you may actually, because I talked about it yesterday, how we need to come out of this eclipse energy. It was really kind of strong and lingering, but we need to, because I've seen in Sagittarius's readings this whole energy of being stuck in between completion and beginning. So we need to move to the beginnings. Okay, so we need to let completion, because sometimes, even in healing, we can stay there too long just because we've been there. So I feel like that's where you're at too. You're just everything that, whatever what is, what will be, you know what I mean? And you're kind of transmuting your energy, meaning going from a negative to a positive state. It's time to let light in, and you know that. And one thing I was feeling before I even started the reading was to let you know that, first of all, I love selenite. I believe selenite is the best crystal. I don't care what anyone says. It's good for protection. It's good for, staying positive. It's good for clarity. I have selenite everywhere. And I also create this square in front. You can't see it, it's on my desk, but I have labradorite in the middle, and I keep a square, like each side has selenite, right? And I also, a friend who is a Reiki practitioner told me to put it in each corner of my room. And that's what I did, y'all. But for Sagittarius, turquoise. Turquoise is very protective for Sagittarius. I always keep it near me, to absorb negative energy and protect me, because I deal with, especially here on YouTube, a lot of energy every day. And so, I keep prayer beads to release the energy, but also it's very protective for Sagittarius. So I said what I said. So here's the energy that you need to manage in the next 2 weeks. You're coming up with cleansing again. So this is exactly what I was talking about previously. Cleanse the negative energy out. Get out of that one space. You have to start flowing with what's coming and where you're going. And so these are tea cards, y'all. But, mango, raspberry, and ginger tea for cleansing, in case you're looking for a remedy. But that's the energy that you need to manage. You need to start cleansing your energy, okay? Okay. So the sign that's coming in for you, if you start seeing hippopotamuses, y'all, and this is really talking about it's time to try new things, especially if you feel kind of stagnant in life. Sagittarius, we, we love experiences and experiences for growth and discovery. We actually like new things. So, it's asking you to start doing new things. This is your sign. And what was under the deck is Ace of Pentacles, like the world opening up for you, opportunities opening up for you. And, the Ace of Pentacles is usually a door to opportunity, right? But, I mean, we have to make sure as people that we're keeping that open, right? So, yay, underneath it all, you're in some pretty great energy, ready for the newness, Sagittarius. You may still be processing, though. And so it's time for you to say, you know what? I'm done. I just want light in my life. Move me forward. Move me forward. So let's take a look at the different areas of your life, Sag. So these are things that you may not be expecting, could be surprising, but it's very interesting because when it comes to career, you're going to find that there are more choices than you previously considered. It may be like all of a sudden you feel like things are thrust in your lap, but recalling is here. And this is interesting. So you could either be returning to something you used to do, definitely, but we're seeing the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. I feel like you suddenly could be getting busy, for sure, but and that's possible, that you're having a new opportunity with something you used to do, but the truth is like you could be returning to a time in which you were very busy or had a lot of choices or had a lot on your plate, but there's also kind of a warning in here, Sag, and that is about not allowing yourself to be distracted. So if you are working on a particular goal, there could be something coming up from the past that is warning you about getting distracted, allowing things to distract you from whatever it is you're trying to do, right? Because you're being called the Knight of Pentacles energy, which is all about putting in the work over time, right? Laying the seeds, right? I love the Knight of Pentacles, actually. If we're talking about knights, it's a very good energy. It's a very good energy. The Seven of Cups, it's, uh, I don't know. I don't like the Seven of Cups per se, but why the Seven of Cups? Yeah, like Ace of Wands sideways for the Seven of Cups. The Devil, oh Jesus, and the Six of Cups. Yeah, it could be exactly that. Like something or someone from your past could try to distract you from, and it kind of has the possibility of interrupting your momentum. And so you may want to be very conscious of that, and not letting anything misalign your focus, Sag. Yeah, because, and definitely in terms of, I move forward, I don't move back. Okay. 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 So, wow. Okay. That's a lot, right, Sag? So, in terms of an unexpected change, I feel like this is part of this, Sagittarius, to be honest. Um, but there's a lot here about which path am I taking? All right. Which road am I traveling? But someone is showing up for you, Sag. This is really beautiful. Someone is showing up for you in a very loving way. This, whoever this is, very much loves you and feels very protective over you. Okay. And um it's very interesting because it's with the Two of Wands, but the Ten of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. Now, the Ten of Pentacles often represents family or home. And I actually feel, Sag, like someone might be trying to sell you a bill of goods here. Because with the Two of Wands, this has to do with a choice, right? Of which way to go. It also talks about things coming together. But what this person does is kind of let you know that someone does not have good intentions towards you. They're protecting you from the Five of Swords, and they're trying to stop you from making a mistake or making the wrong choice. So it could be that you think someone is for you, and no, they're definitely not, Sag. So let's take a look at this Five of Swords. King of Pentacles, yeah, they're the person. The Five of Swords person is misrepresenting themselves. They are presenting themselves as a King of Pentacles, saying, they're here for it. You can depend on them. But this person operates from a place, King of Cups reversed, not a good place. King of Cups reversed is someone who's insecure, fearful, not mature, not mature. And so you would be wise to know that with Hierophant and Four of Swords, there's someone trying to help you here. They're giving you a warning. Maybe you won't take it all that well. Yeah, I feel like that's where the problem comes in, right? Queen of Wands. It could be, and this could be about a relationship, but this is definitely about something you want, right? And you may feel, Sag, and it may be about a partnership, Ten of Cups and the Lovers, and you may feel like this person who is telling you this is just trying to get in your way, because the Seven of Swords is here. They're not, Sag. They're not. I mean, on some level, you think they're trying to keep you from what you want. Oh, they're not. Sag, this person's protecting you, and you need to know that. And that they have good intentions. They come from a place of love. I said what I said. Okay. Ooh. And I will tell you what, it feels really heavy even talking about it. You know, you might take it as this whole, you just don't want me to be happy. But that's not true. That's not true. This person's protecting you. So that's when, when they tell you or whatever, you got to take a step back and really think about things before you react. Okay? Woo. Okay. So self-care, Sag. What you're not expecting. The World, the Three of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Three of Cups is here. I feel like what's changing is feeling like you have to deal with everything yourself. I feel like you're going to have a new way of moving through the world and actually be sharing more. Letting other people help you with, because Sagittarius is one of those signs where when we have problems, we think we just have to do it ourselves. And I feel like you are actually going to be sharing more, be letting people help you more and letting people support you more. Okay. So that kind of takes, is something I've been thinking a lot about what Brene Brown says about shame. And it's like when we put something out there to someone who is empathetic, which is definitely Three of Cups energy, it goes away. And I feel like what this is telling you is you're used to carrying this yourself, but it's going to help you really move through whatever those feelings are, regret, resentment, sadness. You don't have to do it alone, Sag. And I feel like maybe you have that habit of doing that, which may actually, what may happen is holding on to stuff too long. You're giving it air. Giving it air, Sag. Okie dokie. Wowza. Relationships. Let's get into it, Sag, because there's unfinished business with someone. Okay? Now, keep in mind that this can be any relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. I am not, there are cups here, but that has to do with feelings. So take this wherever this resonates in, as this unfolds for you. This could be dealing with any relationship that you have. So someone here, they have unfinished business with you. I'm not really totally sure that you have unfinished business with them, or you may not even feel that you do, but someone's got something to say. Like they've been holding back from saying something to you. Okay? And the High Priestess is definitely a secret that this person has been holding on to, not really sure what to do with, because I feel like they are afraid of how you're going to react and that they might lose you. Eight of Cups. Anything more about the High Priestess? The High Priestess. Six of Wands, yep. And the Emperor. this person's trying to stop you from moving on. And so this may be something pretty compelling. Like if I do think so. Sagittarius, Knight of Swords, King of Swords, the Fool, the Four of Wands. They know in order to have a relationship with you, that they have to tell you. Like, this is just something that has to happen to bring change into this relationship. And it may, if you feel specifically this energy with someone, like you just have a niggle, you just know, right? Well, it's about to all come out, Sag. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Sagittarius. You may even be getting out more, Sag. So, yeah, wow. Okay, pretty deep. Pretty deep, Sagittarius. So, this is the 78 Stories Tarot, which I'm not even sure is mass produced. I got it off. I get a lot of decks off that Timo. Okay, Sagittarius. So let's take a look and see what's supporting you in the next 2 weeks. What is supporting Sagittarius in the next 2 weeks? Sagittarius mid-month messages. Ooh, the Hierophant, the Devil, the Three of Wands. You may be moving on from someone who just can't seem to get it right. They want to be in their devil energy. Okay, you do your thing, chicken wing. Okay, so what is supporting Sagittarius in the next 2 weeks? Oh, the Magician and the Tower. What's the Tower? This is actually good, I think. What's this Tower for Sagittarius? What's this Tower? Oh, Two of Wands again. Feels like someone's actions are really showing you what you need to do. Three of Wands. It sure is. Oh. Because you want to focus on moving forward, and they don't. They don't, but you're freeing yourself of something that you are very attached to. I don't feel necessarily like it makes you happy. I feel like it's just something you need to do. Interesting. Okay. So what blessings are coming towards Sagittarius in the next 2 weeks that they don't see yet? Blessings for Sag. How is Sagittarius being blessed? How is Sagittarius being blessed? Ten of Wands. The hard times are over, Sag. You're letting go of a weight that you've been carrying, Sagittarius. Blessings. So you may find that just your, tell me about the Ten of Wands. Yeah. It's specifically creating more ease in your life, having more time. Because the Magician also wants to get everything done. You know? Five of Swords, you're walking away from that, Sag. You're creating ease in your life, and so it feels like, especially if you feel overburdened, like I have so much to do, there's so much like weighing on me, you know, you're finding a way to walk away from that. You understand that is hurting you. Oh, okay. Knight of Wands. You could be delegating for sure, but it does look as if there's a change coming in. So tell me about how this is happening. I feel like how it's happening, Sag, is that you are just open about the fact that you need some rest. And it comes. Okay. So you could be getting more rest. You could be delegating. There's definitely this sense of some burden is being removed from you. Okay. Love it. Love it, Sagittarius. And if you're looking to move, because the Ten of Wands can also be a moving card, it could say that like the money is coming or you're getting help. Ten of Pentacles, right? So what's the challenge in the next 2 weeks? Gosh, this is a lot. Knight of Wands, okay. Four of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, the Magician, the Two of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. It just feels like you try to be there for everybody, Sag, and it's exhausting. It's exhausting, and there's definitely a need to take some time for yourself. And there could be, like the Ten of Pentacles, that could be other people actually showing up to help you. The Two of Cups energy is interesting. What's this Two of Cups energy? Two of Cups. It could be one person specifically who wants to help. Ten of Cups. Why is that the challenge? Why is the Two of Cups the challenge? Why is Six of Wands? I just really feel that. I feel like the challenge is being there for everyone else. I feel like you want to be, you know, because you try to be that person, but there's this sense that, and it may be difficult for you, but you may need to enlist other people to take on some of these things, especially in matters of family. It's kind of like that energy of everyone doing their part because you really need some time for self-care. Queen of Pentacles. You can't be the one to take care of everyone. And I feel like you're going to be talking about that. Sagittarius, okay. Any final words for Sag? Final words for Sagittarius. Eight of Pentacles. A lot of self-care energy. Final words for Sagittarius, which can also talk about health. There's this big energy of collaboration, Sag, and what they're telling you is that, you know, also a lot of energy showed up about letting other people do their part. And, you know, definitely. And I feel like this is going to be a new way of moving where you don't feel like you have to do everything yourself. You can let other people pick up the slack. And the truth is, Sag, to be honest, they want to. They want to. And you may even be encountering new people that do that. Tell me about the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups. Geez, Sag. The High Priestess. The Six of Pentacles. I feel like you've known this for a while, but you haven't really said it. And it's really this energy of I matter too. What I need is important too. Right? Yeah, wow. The Fool. The Death card, the Five of Wands. At first, Sag, it feels like people are not going to... they might fight you a little bit. Because it's new. Because usually you can be counted on to be the one who does everything. But that's changing. That is changing, Sagittarius. Okay, okay. So, you know, we will take a look at that in the extended. We're not going to take a look at that, but we are going to take a look at the main energies that were showing up. Okay, Sagittarius. So I hope this helps. Toodles.